you can introduce it. Hey, Clive, you can introduce it.
Hey, welcome to Paul Pluta channel live stream, the first live stream of 20. Well, actually, yeah, the first one in America. And tonight we're going to be talking about watches, winches, chainsaws, and then a special Archie luxury report. Are your smart appliances stalking you?
You've got appliances stalking you? What the fuck? Explain, Clive. Explain. Please explain.
Well, so many references have been made to my vacuum cleaner that all of a sudden I get notification that my vacuum cleaner has its own Facebook account.
Can I just put a protest vote in? My bed bugs and my bugs here are complaining they don't have their own Facebook page.
You mean the carpet beetles?
The carpet beetles. They're complaining they don't have their own page.
Well, okay, I understand their complaint about that, but you know, why doesn't Lefty and Righty have their own page? When you think about it, I mean, you know, the horns are the co-stars of the show effectively. Everyone also tunes in to look, you know, if there's a couple of things that, if there's things, a handful of things that people tune into Archie Luxury and Paul Pluta for, it's number one, luxury watch content.
Yes.
Number two, super chats.
Can I?
Number three, Lefty and Righty, and number four, the carpet beetles.
Would you mind if I make a public announcement today?
Go ahead, please.
You've got to be careful when you order stuff or go on the internet when you're drunk.
Okay. Are you finally explaining the Breitling? Are you coming clean about ordering the white dial Scheitling?
It's actually worse than that.
Okay.
Okay. Because, you know, Clive, I've actually committed to buying a Air King off you, right?
Right.
But you wouldn't guess that. I remembered a couple of weeks ago I put a bid on something.
Oh, dear God.
And guess what, Clive?
Look.
I'm now the proud owner. Listen to this, right? I don't know if I should. I'm a bit embarrassed to even tell you this, Clive.
A Tissot.
How did you know that?
You talked about it a couple days ago.
Yeah. Yeah, a $750 Tissot.
Tissot horny. Okay. Well, okay. Explain why you got... You know, actually, I think I can get you out of that easily.
Let me actually. It wasn't quite as bad as that. Sorry. Let me just back the truck up. Let me show. Do you want to see the watch? Do you want to see the watch?
Yeah, actually. And okay, I'm also trying to put. I'm also trying to. You remember the bet I made with Mark Goldberg?
Yes. Actually, last time I was on air with you, right? I was trying to put on a. Take a bracelet off my Super Oceans next to impossible on air. It's Murphy's Law. You can never do it on air, okay? Let me just say that to you.
Okay.
Now, Clive, I'm just going to show you the watch. You can tell me what you think of it. Actually, no. Okay. This watch here was originally... it sold for it sold originally $775. He managed to get a discount. It was $670, and I bought it for $354 Australian. So that's about what, $280 American?
Something along those lines. Yeah, it's really hard to keep track of all the lesser currencies, but yeah.
Now this is the same guy who I bought my Breitling from. And just have a look at this. Does this look like the Breitling? Look at that. He likes white, silvery faces with black bezels. Look at this.
Or he liked. Okay, yeah. Well, I noticed there's a superficial reference to the Scheitling, certainly.
And this here is a so it's a Tissot. Look at this horror of a movement here. Look at this. I mean, it's. I don't know why you would have a case back on that sort of movement. It's just nothing. Oh, it's cool enough. It's got the steering wheel. Look at that. That's a steering wheel. Yeah, that's okay. It's also, let's have a look at this here. It's also, it's a big hefty thing, Tissot. Very ugly sides there. The bracelet's not Rolex Oyster bracelet. This is a Tissot. Bracelet's a bit cheap and nasty, but it's got a deploying class. It's going to be easier to take off than the bloody Scheitling.
Right.
Box papers, everything. There you go. Look at that. What do you think I could get out of this? That was a mistake, Clive. I just want to confess to you now. That was a mistake. I don't know why I bought it.
Well, geez. I mean, see, I could make some guesses, but I really can't say anything conclusive until I have that live stream chat with Papa Pluta first. That's why. Okay. The
only good thing is I can do a series of videos on what's the difference between a $300 watch, a $3,000 watch, a $10,000 watch, and a $30,000 watch. I can have my Patek, Explorer 2, Scheitling, and the Tissot, and explain the different levels of quality. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, it would be interesting, but realistically, how many videos can you do about that? And by the way, I think I'm having an awesome hair day today. So nice. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, actually.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So what do you think then, Clive? I want to hear it from you. What do you think of the... Give me the view on the Tissot. Give me the view on the Tissot, please.
You bought that because you didn't want the Scheitling to be the ugliest watch you own. $5 super chat. Arch, what would you prefer? Host Thierry Stern for dinner at your place wearing this fucking horrid Tissot, or partake in a naked pillow fight with Fed? Interesting question, actually.
So say that again.
Now, what would you prefer? Would you rather host Terry Stern, the owner of the CEO of Patek Philippe,
at
a dinner party at your house while you have to wear that Tissot, or would you rather have a naked pillow fight with Fed?
Actually, the Sterns are quite cool. I'd rather have a dinner party with the Sterns. Not that they would come to my humble abode, but...
Well, don't you say that they also put Brisbane on the latest world time at your behest? So obviously you have to have some pull with them, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, we could arrange it. We could arrange it. We'll see. We'll see what we can do there. We'll see what we can do. We'll see. Now I've just contacted the guy who I bought the Tissot from. He also sold me the Breitling, and I said to him, I said, thank you. I said, thank you. I think this watch, this is the Tissot, looks similar to the Breitling I bought from you. Do you agree? What other watches do you collect? I would like to feature you on the channel if you want. He said, in my honest opinion, not really. Even though the dial color is similar, the Tissot gives off a sporty feel. The Breitling, on the other hand, is classy. I have a Rolex sub and a Tudor Black Bay. Feature on the channel? Ha, ha, ha. What would that entail?
I would charge him dearly for the privilege, frankly.
He's okay. I want to just get the buyer mentality.
Well, he's actually a horrible... I could tell you the buyer mentality. He's a horrible person that believes in taking advantage of the mentally challenged. So obviously he has to be a horrible, horrible human being.
Yes. That's it.
Yep, I think so. Nasty, nasty, nasty person. Probably evicts widows and orphans at Christmas time. What country is he based in? Japan?
He's in Sydney. He's in Sydney, Australia.
Well, okay.
He's an active watch collector. He's an active watch collector. And look, I got to tell you the truth there. He's look, it's all cool.
Sorry, Super Chat. This is by your dad's alias, Super Comb Over Man.
Yep. Yeah.
Looking for a black dial dress, upscale casual piece. I currently have a Rolex Datejust, so something similar to that, but a black dial variant and something other than a Rolex.
Maybe a Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Control.
Master Control, true.
That's very, very. That'd be more dressy. Looking for a black dial dress, upscale casual piece. Look, I'd also say, I dare say there, can I throw this out? What about, like, say, a Breitling? No. Let's just say.
Actually, yeah, as long as you don't get the white dial, a Breitling.
Yeah, Super Ocean would possibly. You have a Datejust, so something similar. I would also suggest, what else could be a good thing? Would be I was going to say, what about a Breguet? That's a black dial? Is that a bit too? Could you pass that off?
You mean like one of yours, like your watch?
Yeah. What do you reckon?
No.
No.
No. The bracelet is way too shiny, and I understand what he's saying. He wants a dress watch, but he probably wants a dress watch for a man. So therefore, the Breitling, or therefore the Breguet, probably would not be a good choice. I mean, actually, when you think about it, really, there's infinite. Dress watches are really not the flavor of the week anyway. I think you could probably just do all sorts of. He also didn't list a price. He also didn't list a size, so it's a little hard to say. Do you think the Man on the Moon could be considered a dress watch? It has a black dial. It's an Omega. And I think you've stated before that anything that doesn't have a digital dial on, anything that's not digital could be considered a dress watch in the modern era. Man, I cannot get that. What are the pins been? No, it looks fine.
They're an absolute bastard, isn't it?
Oh, they are. Yeah, I was about to go psycho on this damn thing. Anyway, it's almost a shot in the dark. It's almost an ink blot because it really says more about the person answering than it does about the actual watches. All right, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put this down for a second. Yeah, literally. There's, anything Swiss, if you're willing to go 36 or something like that. How about an IWC?
I was thinking maybe an IWC Portuguese. That's quite a dressy sort of piece.
Or possibly even an Inmanure.
Yeah, okay.
Because when you think about it, let's face it, it's basically the bastard knockoff of a Royal Oak. So you kind of get Royal Oak styling without having to pay the AP, without having to get anally fisted from AP on their prices or their servicing. I think that's actually legitimate.
Yeah, very good point, Clive. Very good point indeed.
The thing is, but it's not, okay. I hate it when Louis Toledo. I hate it when I scratch my Patek. Should I wear it less, polish it often, or don't feel bad about the scratches?
Sorry, just say that again.
Okay, Louis Toledo is writing in to say that he hates it when he scratches his Patek, and he's wondering, should I wear it less often, polish it more often, or just learn to live with the scratches?
Learn to live with the scratches and be careful. Be careful.
I was about to
careful.
see. Yeah, I was about to say be more fucking careful, but you know that's just me. I mean, like I said, if you're wearing a gold watch, especially if you're not going to be careful with it, then yeah.
I got to tell you, I am so looking forward to getting that Rolex I've bought from you, Clive. I am so looking forward to it because I'm going to start a series on the world's cheapest modern Rolex. Cheapest modern Rolex. Because that's what it is. And
maybe we can have people on the stream to talk about it as well.
Yes, yes. And I mean, the only problem is it is a wee bit small. Let's be honest. That is the white elephant in the room, isn't it?
Well, it can be, but not everyone is
supersized like me and you.
Right. Exactly. And there's a lot of people, you know, if you're young and hip and slick and cool, you could pull off a date just fine. You know, the funny thing is, we had Der Stiefel on, I think, after the soup. Yeah. Nice kid. He would, you know, he was all sorts of mad because he's having to, God, man, it's just wanting to go in there, but it's not. It's almost like the strap is just a little too big for the pin.
And people think I faked those videos how to take a bracelet off an Omega Speedmaster where I was swearing and carrying on. Yep. Well, they're an absolute bitch, aren't they? They are an absolute bitch to do, aren't they, Clive?
They are. They certainly are. I think
they suck. They suck, Clive, don't they?
They suck big fur off of small rodents. I think it's in there, but or it may not just be in there very well. It's the only trouble. Maybe try something like this. Okay. Now we'll try it on. By the way, according to the challenge from Mark Goldberg, it's actually kind of a neat little chronograph.
So can we clarify the rules? I want to clarify the rules so I don't get in trouble. What are the rules for this 30-day?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
What are the rules for this 30-day challenge? Could you please explain that?
You have to wear the watch. In this case, you have to wear the
Super Ocean.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, no taking off, no switching it out, no doing the Mark Goldberg and oh! Need those pliers. Yeah. No Mark Goldberg and switching the watch out every 10 minutes. And you have to wear it with the bracelet it came with.
Okay, so can I wear another watch in that time or cannot?
Nope, you cannot. Now, I guess theoretically, if you want to go all lawyer on me, I guess theoretically you could wear another watch like on the same arm or on an opposite arm and look like a douche, I guess. But I'd like to think that even you have enough self-respect not to try to pull that off. Because you would like to get laid sometime again. Oh, I'm sorry. No, okay, good. Just want to make sure we didn't have any more
super chats.
Right, good. Yeah, because they always, I think Tansil, I'm sorry, likes to wait till I'm distracted before he hits the contribute now button. Well, and something else I've run across a couple of times so far in Facebook.
Oh, sorry, Mickey sent a super chat. Hi, would you add a $5,000 to $7,000 watch? Which one to my Hulk, or trade up the Hulk and $5,000 US for a steel Royal Oak?
Well,
look, I can tell you that. Let me just give you my perspective. I think if you've got a Hulk, which is just to the uninitiated, that's a ceramic green bezel, Submariner, current model. I wouldn't be selling your Hulk. What I would be doing is, I reckon one watch is never enough. Okay, I would be adding a
Omega Speedmaster.
Yeah, how did you know I was going to say that?
I'm psychic.
Okay.
A Polar Explorer.
I'd add that or the new model. I wouldn't add the old model. New model Explorer 2 if you can get that cheap enough. Now, They are a bit soft in my market. I've seen them for... I know a guy in Australia who is selling an Explorer 2. This is the 42 mil Polar. And he wants about $5.5 US for it. So
really? Okay. For the new one? Not
for the
bad.
new one. Yeah, not bad at all.
I'm not seeing them around here for anywhere under $6 for the new one. The old one is going for $5.
Yeah, no. This is... they are a bit... Actually, what's happened here is the 40 mil one is actually almost the same as the 42 mil one. I reckon what a great combo deal. A Hulk, which is your diver, and some sort of GMT watch. And maybe later on as a third one, I'd add a beautiful Speedy, which gives you diver, GMT, and chronograph. Wouldn't that be a perfect combo? Now, the thing is this. If you trade up and got the Royal Oak, the Royal Oak is not a dive watch. It's not a... It's kind of like a business... It's kind of like a... It's a dress watch, but a little bit more casual. You know, it is a great watch.
It's kind of like the Holy Roman Empire was neither holy nor Roman nor an empire.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, the Royal Oak is a great watch. I love it, but it's delicate. It's delicate. I reckon I would have much more fun having
It's a dress watch that's trying to pass itself off.
It's the type of dress watch Richard Nixon would wear.
Tricky Dick.
Tricky Dick. This is type of... If Nixon was alive today, he'd be wearing a Royal Oak, I think. That's the kind of watch it is, you know? And...
If he was out of office, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like Nixon, but that's the kind of connotations it has there, you know. I think the Royal Oak is a great watch, but I wouldn't make that my only watch. I got a few fans who've got Royal Oak pieces, and they are delicate. They're not something you really would wear every day. It's not like a Rolex, which you think, oh, I'm spending all this money. It's gonna be my perfect one-piece exit watch. No. You get a Royal Oak, they're beautiful, but...
It's like buying an Italian supercar.
Yeah, you don't really want to go down and pick up the milk in it, or eggs. You know when your eggs are... When you've got to buy eggs... Not that Clive would ever need to do that. He just puts them in water and makes sure they're okay, don't you, Clive?
Well, yeah, absolutely, because otherwise it's just a big Fonzie scheme by the Poultry Association.
That's exactly it there. Clive... Mickey's just come back with another $5. Last night you said the Speedy Man on the fucking Moon was a beginner's collector, yes or no, with Hulk? Look, hang on a minute. Just back the truck up there. Let me just tell you this. I got a good friend of mine. He's a super successful corporate lawyer. Unlike a struggling defense attorney, okay? This guy, Clive, this guy was actually given by a wealthy client a platinum Daytona. Okay.
Oh, that is nice. Yeah. I mean,
and I want to say this to you. His first watch he started his whole collection with a sandwich Speedmaster. Okay, so nice. Sandwich means one side's Halcylite, the other side is Sapphire, but it's a Speedmaster, and he would never, ever sell the Speedy. He'd never, ever sell it because he says that is just such a...
So that's his... And you just said it was his first watch, right? So a first watch would imply a beginner, would it not? You didn't say he was an experienced, worthwhile collector.
No, Speedmaster is such a fantastic bang per buck piece. It defies all logic. People with fucking super Pateks in their collection would still have a Speedmaster. It is just everyone has to have it. Okay, it's just superb.
I think the new ones are overrated. I mean, and like I said, the people I know who have been doing it for a while, the new guys get the new ones, get the new, with the 1861s. The ones have been around for a while that have a little bit more expertise and taste, not taste, but have a little bit more knowledge. Go for the older ones, like for the 861, or of course the Grail 321.
Yep, I agree. Super chat, Clive. Tanzillan super chat. I'll let you read it.
Archie, would you rather role play wearing a flea collar and being dog trained by Mark Goldberg, or post a photo of you sitting on Santa's lap wearing the Tissot or Tissot? Peace
I
out.
think the dog training photo would be great for the channel.
Right, because, and as you've already mentioned, you love gay men.
I love gay men. Yes, yes, that's
And
very
Mark
true.
Goldberg is a friend of a channel. Is the friend of a channel.
Yes.
Of course, I'm trying to get this
Yes.
fucking strap on this goddamn old chronograph. He's not my friend right now.
No.
Fuck you, Mark. Fuck you twice. Anyway. Yeah. I can't, well, you know, I guess I could, I'm seriously about to lose my shit trying to get this damn thing back together.
Yes, yes. You can't do it on air, Clive. I'm sorry. You've just got to realize that. It just cannot be done. So the Tissot, what would you do with the Tissot if you were me?
I would basically contact the guy or maybe have a solicitor send him a letter basically saying that you are of, that to get out of both transactions, saying that you're not of sound mind, therefore you're not able to enter into a legally binding contract, and send him highlights of 2017 footage from the Archie Luxury channel.
I see. Okay, fair point. Fair point. Okay, let me see what I can do there. The other thing is, someone said I could give the Tissot as a first watch. What do you think of that?
Well, first watch to who? I mean, it's
the son I'm going to give the Rolex to. Why don't I give him the Tissot to see how he looks after it before he gets the Rolex?
That's actually not a bad idea. And also, it'd be kind of cute because it would almost be like he would have the same type of watch that you would. Yeah, I think part of the problem is that the strap is just a little too. The strap needs to be a little bit too thick or a little bit too big for this for it. Also, I may have bent the damn thing in too much trying to get it back in. You know, unfortunately, just seconds and millimeters away. So yeah, I actually think that's actually not a bad idea, truthfully. It's that little buckle, just fight me for everything it's worth. Yeah, you know, every once in a while, God, yep.
It's just a bitch, Clive. You can't do it on air. You just cannot. It just doesn't work that way.
No, I'm starting to think you're right.
This is getting really bad. Someone's saying, I like MV, MT, and fifth watches. What do you guys think? Jesus Christ. I think they're being sarcastic. The Tissot is at least a Swiss watch, isn't it, Clive?
Yes, it is. Then again, a Hamilton is a Swiss watch, is it not?
Yes, it is. Yes, it very definitely is a Swiss watch, Clive.
So, could you get a Swiss? Maybe you can get a Hamilton next.
I'm not trying to collect shitters, Clive. I'm trying to get content for my channel. My ratings are very, very down. On the Archie Luxury channel, it's all-time low, actually, Clive. I don't know what's gone wrong. What's gone wrong on the Archie Luxury channel?
Well, you're probably not posting enough Love in Asia videos. I don't think you're getting them out fast enough for the public content.
You're being sarcastic, aren't you?
I'm totally being sarcastic. Yeah, and I'm also wondering. I mean, so
did you not like those Love in Asia videos? You didn't like them, or what was wrong with them?
Okay. Well, I mean, I swear to God, some of the footage looks so old that I think a couple of the Asian guys were walking around in bell bottoms.
Oh no, that footage was only taken a year or two ago. That's when I went to Japan. That's all my footage.
Okay.
That's my footage, Clive. That is my footage.
Well, how many Western fellows really? I mean, you're talking about I'm in a niche market. I'm in a niche market. How many Western guys? How many middle-aged Western guys really want to go to Asia and find love on you that are on YouTube? Isn't that fuck me, son of a bitch? Anyway, sorry. Chainsaw for life. We want 60 girls and new content. Says I'm rich bitch. Yeah, well, I mean. Or the other thing is maybe start looking at some different types of watches and start doing some objective reviews. Again, how much does it cost to drive? Where's Brisbane Vintage Watches?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you know, work out something with them. A week on the fist. Okay. Super
Of the
chat.
90s. What's wrong with the
Okay.
90s?
Huh?
What's wrong with
Would
the
you
90s? I love the 90s.
Okay. Tanzone, sorry. Arch,
Yeah.
would you rather wear Daniel Wellington while attending a test cricket match or watch Fat Rico rub oil on his body and roll all over your LV, your Louis Vuitton luggage?
Oh, we can't hurt the luggage. Don't hurt the luggage. We have to. I'd have to go with the cricket match then, Clive.
Well, if you can't hurt the luggage, then Federico getting oiled up and rolling all over it should not be a problem for it, right?
You can't hurt the luggage.
That's what I mean.
We don't want to get oil on the luggage, Clive. I love my luggage still.
You're saying you don't want to hurt the luggage.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt the luggage. I love my luggage. Well, you know this.
Because I thought you were saying you can't hurt that luggage, like, you know.
Oh, no. You can't hurt. No.
Come on, almost there. Almost there. Trouble is also the strap is so thick.
It's just Clive. You can't do it on air. It's just humanly not possible, Clive. It's just not possible.
Okay. Yeah, but that keeps me from paying full attention to what I'm discussing on the channel, which probably helps. Anyway, damn it. It's just sliding around. It does not want to.
Did they like my Looking for Love series? Come on, surely they like it, don't they, or not?
Okay, let's do the Mark Goldberg test. Guys on the channel, let's see how many people we got watching now. 131. By the way, Fisty New Year. If you hate the Archie Luxury Looking for Love in Asia series, please type 69.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you. Oh, are we there? Are we? One? No, not 1 and 0. 69. If you hate, okay, you're okay. David H. 69, 69, 69, 69. Whoa! Look at those live streams go by.
They like them. They like them.
That'll give. No, if you hate it. Okay.
They hate my series?
S. David Garcia. Okay, David Garcia. This is a question for Clive. Clive, would you rather give all your watches away to Drama Mama or spend the night with a ladyboy in Bangkok? How big is the ladyboy's cock? Let's just. One night in Bangkok, dude. Yeah. One night in Bangkok. Yeah. It doesn't mean I'd have to necessarily go all the way with the ladyboy, or hopefully the ladyboy's a post-op. But yeah, at this point, I'd seriously consider the ladyboy. Come on, you motherfucker! Come on. Come on.
Nothing ever works on air. You should know that, Clive. When we're doing videos, nothing ever works, does it? You know the rules.
No, that's actually when you're doing videos.
Oh, I see.
Right.
So they don't like the Looking for Love series?
It's like filler. It is just filler. It's fetid filler. It's not fresh filler. It's fetid filler. It's fetid, refried, reposted filler.
Okay. I didn't know. You don't like that? Okay, fair enough. I don't know what's wrong. Archie Luxuries, the ratings are terrible at the moment. Absolutely.
Well, you know, actually,
Paul Pluta ratings are actually, I got to tell you, Paul Pluta ratings aren't that bad. They're improving a lot.
Well, why is Paul Pluta outperforming Archie Luxury?
Because you're here. You're here, Clive.
Then why don't you put me on Paul Pluta or Archie Luxury then, being the obvious question?
We don't want to just...
Okay, Archie, you recently released a video, White Elephant in the Room. Well, you said owning an ETA was okay. So for the record, do you endorse Squale, Oris, or Hamilton?
That's a very tricky thing to answer, Clive. Yeah, the white elephant in the room. I must say, yes. I got to say that is a big problem. Oris and Hamilton. I'm going to get a few in. I'm going to answer that question on the channel. We're going to answer that in detail. It's a bit like that Tissot I've got there. The case is ugly and cheap. Like, if you don't pay a lot of money, the case is really ugly and fucking cheap. Whereas, at least with the Breitling, the case is kind of cool. Okay?
It's just the clasp is shite.
It looks cool. It just fucking rips your nails out. That's all.
All right. So, James Wong, looking for love is garbage, mate. AC3 channel has gone downhill. Only watch the Paul Pluta channel now. Oh, by the way, James Wong, did you also hit 69? Anyway, let's you want to read through the live stream comments?
You can, whatever you want to do, Clive. It's up to you. I have no idea on how to run a YouTube channel.
Okay, Clive, stop doing that. Missed my last super chat. Okay. Well, then I will pit on the slightly bigger Hamilton or Clinton. Now yeah, it's kind of funny though. You know, if the bracelet, if the thing fucks up, I'm going to totally lose my shit. I'm going to just blow it on air. However, Ami Taylor. Oh yeah, Happy New Year. Sorry. Hey, you notice when you post something on if you're on an iPhone, if you say Happy New Year or something, it just does fireworks for you, for both the person sending it. Did you get that when?
Yeah, I did. I thought you knew what you were doing.
Well, yeah, it does, but I only discovered that last year when I sent you a Happy New Year text.
Wow.
Actually, from a conference, if I remember right. It's like, yeah, I was sending that. I'm like, hey guys, look at this shit. That's why I sent you Happy New Year like 5 times, because I was showing everyone the effect on the iPhone. God damn it! It's just, the trouble is the clasp is just so. Anyway, I'll put it aside. The slightly bigger Clinton chronograph. What's kind of nice about it is that the registers, instead of 3 and 9, they're at 12. It's a 2 registers. They're at 12 and 6. It's the type of Venus movement it's on. And here's something else. I was showing them to Rudy because he was asking about the Mark Goldberg bet. And he pointed out something interesting. He actually pointed out that the tachymeter on it was actually in miles per hour rather than kilometers per hour.
Wow.
And on both of them. So actually, yeah, I thought that was kind of, didn't even notice it. Of course, I didn't have these at the time.
Super chat. There's another super chat, Clive.
Super chat. Archie, would you rather have intercourse? Who would you rather have intercourse with? The chick who interviewed you on the Sources New Zealand ear, or the gap between Mimi T's teeth, or Federico's tits?
Well, considering that I got type 2 diabetes and I can't get an erection anymore, I don't think I'll be having sex intercourse with any of those people.
So in other words, Federico's tits.
Nobody. Right.
Now, do you officially have type 2 diabetes? Because to officially be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, you have to go see a doctor.
Well, I'm just self-diagnosis because my eyesight's gone really bad in recent weeks.
Well, that's also called age. It could just be called eye strain.
And I have chronic diarrhea when I eat anything fried or sugary.
That also just could be a change of diet.
I want to sleep all day and do nothing.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Super chat by, well, that's just called being you. Turbo B1 HC DC2. Nice name. Okay. He owns a Man on the Moon, Explorer 1, Oyster Perpetual, 2 date just 2s, a sub no date, all current reference, a JLC Reverso, and a Master Control. What should the next purchase be from $500 to $7,500? That's actually a heck of a.
That's a nice collection. Nice modern collection. He's got a Man on the Moon. He's got Explorer 1, Oyster Perpetual, 2 date just, sub no date.
Perpetual and a sub date. A JLC versus a JLC master control.
I think he's missing some sort of GMT function watch, isn't he?
Okay. All right. I know it. Well, actually, this is the one that would probably fit. So go ahead. Let's hear it.
Well, I would probably get the 42 mil Explorer 2. I reckon the 42. Go for 42 if you've got more modern pieces. If they're current references, you want to keep the collection in line around the same time period.
Or consider the 40 just to make it a little vintage. I mean, so that way it doesn't seem like you're an asshole with a great Amex card. I mean, I think if you could, whatever one you can find the better deal on, quite frankly.
Yeah.
And some people out there actually even like they even like the looks of the 40 millimeter better. Yes.
And I'd possibly even a Batman you could add if you wanted. Batman's a bit more money.
No.
But someone who's got those watches, I think a couple $1,000 more is always possible.
All right. Looks like we have another super chat.
Yes.
Archie, when you bring the Thai lady boy back to your room, do you look at your penis and say onwards and upwards, do a drum roll, snap your fingers, and switch perspectives?
Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Snap fingers and switch perspectives. There you go.
All right. And also, that's well, okay. It's giving you some credit because they're asking if you look at your penis, not if you look at their penis. So at least they're presuming that the ladyboy is post-op.
Clive, I was thinking today to go to the bank safe. What do you think of that idea and get a few watches out?
Okay. A turbo, blah, 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 blah. No more Rolexes. I want something different, but I'm afraid Rolex and Omega is all in my budget. Oh, did I tell you?
Yes.
The sober party I went to after the live stream, there was a fellow, the host, very nice home, had a Scott. I was actually looking at watches. One of the guests had a was it Victorinox, whatever, the Swiss Army watch.
Oh, Victorinox.
Victorinox. The host actually had a Skagen.
Yes.
Well, okay. I need to really put this aside. Rolex and Omega is all in your budget.
What were you wearing?
Huh?
What were you wearing at this party?
I was wearing the JLC Defy. I mean, not the JLC, sorry, the Zenith. The Zenith.
Ah, yes. That's a party watch.
Yeah, exactly. Also, if it could have things spilled on it, or if the night went extremely well, it could take a really deep fisting because it's rated at submariner depth. Unlike other watches.
At the party? No Rolexes at the party?
Nope. Okay, Joseph Thomas. Max to negotiate a discount on a Rolex Datejust 2 in stainless steel. AD said they couldn't do discounts, but they could do no tax, 8.25% off. Am I better off buying used?
Just very quickly, I want to say to Turbo Guy, look, no more Rolexes. I want something different. But I'm afraid Rolex and Omega is all in my budget. I think if you've got so many Rolexes, you've got to get at least a GMT Rolex because it's Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. If you're going to get something else besides a Rolex GMT function watch, you're going to have to get rid of something else and put some other balance in. Hey, Clive, keep talking.
Okay, so what is the max that a dealer will discount a Datejust 2 in stainless steel? Authorized dealers, they said they couldn't do discounts, but they could do no tax. In other words, a discount
of
8.20.
If you're buying a Datejust 2, I would want at least, you'd have to get at least 10, wouldn't you?
Well, or should they be considered better off buying used?
Keep shopping around. Can I tell you a story? I had a friend of mine who fell in love with the Super Ocean since I've been displaying mine on the channel, right?
Right.
But he wanted blue. He wanted black bezel and black dial. He didn't want the fucking white one like mine.
Huh, go figure.
he went to the boutique. He went to the Breitling boutique in Sydney and said, "Hey, I'm interested in this watch. I want the black bezel, black dial with the rubber strap. Can you give me your best?"
So in other words, your friend has taste and style.
Yep, and you know the boutique said to him, "I'm sorry, sir. We are the boutique. We don't need to discount."
Do they tell me they need to?
He walked
you
out
need
the
to
door.
Kiss my ass.
He went to another dealer. He went to Hourglass. They offered him 20% off plus tax off. Then he went to another dealer and he managed to get 24% off plus taxes. So believe you me, dealers do discount. Rolex is very hard to get a discount, but they do discount. So haggle. If somebody won't give you a discount, go to another one. Datejust 2s are plentiful. Sports Rolexes, I understand they won't discount.
Well, but see, that's what I almost think that's part of the Rolex Fonzie scheme, quite frankly.
But you can always get a discount on a Datejust 2. You always get a discount on a Datejust 2. Otherwise, you're just not trying harder. If you say you don't discount, well, I'm not buying from you. Other people discount. Discounting is the American way.
Yeah,
that's why Walmart is so popular.
Exactly. Except for the people that work there and, you know, state's attorney general and so forth and so on. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, Walmart is terribly popular. So yeah, I think you are better off buying used.
Hey, here we go. Turbo Guys come out and said, this is for Joseph Thomas. My local AD does 10% for first purchases. At the end, I was getting 15%. I can give you the AD name if you want. There you go. That's from one of the very good super chatters there.
Find another AD, or don't be afraid to look for used. Because it's not like
and definitely go interstate. Go interstate. Go somewhere else. Don't just stay where you are, home state. It can be worth going out.
Because I hate to say it, but you know, to use one of Mark Goldberg's points, one of his Rolex videos, was your wife a virgin when you married her? No, unless you're Mormon.
That's it.
Thanks. Anyway, awesome. Yeah, so Joseph, and it also depends. Haggle like a bitch. Haggle like a bitch. Bobby Harrington, of course, says use, but the funny part is that but as we all know,
we've got vacuum jokes coming up, by the way, Clive. Do you see that?
Oh, no. What are they?
The vacuum is like his ex-wife. It sucked him dry and stuck an attachment up his ass.
Nice.
Super chat. Clive, you better read this one here.
Archie, do you prefer rubbing your hot sauce on your nipples while listening to Rudy Dobson's greatest hits between paid reviews, or Tasmanian Big Beautiful Women?
I'll go with the Tasmanian Big Beautiful Women. Thank you.
Depends what they look like, quite frankly. I mean, there is, a big BW can be just a little bit on the hefty side, or it could be just outright gross. So there's too much, That was probably 10. Yes, that was a 10 question.
Are you a BBM?
Yeah, a hefty boy. I actually had Drama Mama had a little gay sponsee who said, You would make a perfect bear. I'm like, well, thank you. And then I had to go look up what bear was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, well, yeah, actually, I would make a good bear, come to think of it. When is the live show with CLYVE's vacuum? Can't watch talking to my mother. Hefty, 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 says the general. Oh, big black women, says Bobby. Bobby Harrington, yeah, honest, no. I think it's big, beautiful women. I don't think there's black women in Tasmania.
No. There's BBBB. 3 B's is for black women. 2 B's is not white women.
Or just women in general, but presumably yes. Portal Vinic says I'm not hairy enough for. Okay. They've got a couple. Gakin HO1, I presume, is from Tasmania. We've got 2 women in the building that are under 200 pounds or 90 kilograms.
Just had super chat from Dave Nagy. Archie, not questions. Happy New Year! Happy New Year 2018. Thank you.
Festy New Year to you too, dude. Why is that less? It's almost like skipping around all over it, but it...
Where's the vacuum gone? That just sucks.
Look, the vacuum is kind of, we've had creative differences. A parting of the ways, it was amicable. So...
Does your vacuum answer to the name Monica after sunset?
Well, I am... actually, yeah, it's right here.
Okay. Thank you, Clive.
Wait a minute, what's it doing? What's it doing over there?
Next time, Clive, can you put the vacuum in the bed? That would be really cool, you know.
Nice, actually, yes, cool. Anyway, yeah. Happy New Year. What are your New Year's resolutions? Do you think we could have Don to give us a little bit more perspective, in-depth perspective as to what he thinks about your Breitling?
Who? Don?
Don or Rudy Dobson?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I gotta go to the bank. I gotta get what should I be putting away and what should I be pulling out?
Doesn't matter. No, you're going to put them all away except for the Scheitling. Remember, the only watch you need for this month is the Scheitling.
Okay, thank you. Super chat from Tanzillan, Clive. I'll hand it to you.
All right. Which one is the lowest? TGV's Patreon subscriber count, Federico's watch knowledge, the number of real watches Andy Hunter owns, or Archie luxury ratings?
Archie luxury ratings.
No. That's completely unfair. I think he wants to. Yeah, I think you need to wait till the end of the month before you can truthfully answer that. Yeah, this month has just started.
No, but it does the last 30-day spread. Do you understand?
Okay.
It's down, Clive.
It'll come back up.
It's shit, Clive. I can tell you now. It really is shit.
Literally, I can just see the damn thing. I can see the spring hole.
I know, Clive. It just sucks. Okay, Clive. We'll wrap this show up. Thank you so much, guys.
All right, and
I got to tell you.
Go ahead.
This year, I'm trying to be a big improvement on the paid reviews.
You mean actually do them?
No, what I'm going to do is I always do them. They're just sometimes a bit slow. I'm going to acknowledge payment within 48 hours and get the video out within 4 to 5 working days.
Okay, but also, there's two ways to handle that. Number one is to say that, or number two is to put a disclaimer up when you do that. I mean, where you click on the link for the PayPal, so forth.
I'm just catching up with the previous backlog, but I've got a few. I gotta get some bit of a backlog out. So there's going to be a lot of paid reviews coming up in the next couple of days, guys. Okay, thank you so much.
I saw the recent one where Dave or Steve was asking what watch he should buy on his 60th birthday.
Yes.
So, how old is Steve when you did the review? 65?
Actually, Clive, to make it bad is that I did that review. Then now he's asking one for his wife and said it'd be good if this was before Christmas. He didn't say what year, okay?
All right, well, or he didn't say what Christmas, actually. It could be Ukrainians might celebrate Christmas.
Different days. Okay, guys, let's wrap this baby up. I got to go to the bank, get some stuff out. Thank you so much.
No, you don't. No. You have to put some stuff in. You're going to be wearing no watches. All that you're wearing, you should put everything away except for the Scheitling. See, God damn it. Why is it not one in... Well, I think part of the thing is that the strap is just too thick on that side. All right, now I'm going to try to tug on it. Yep. Still just not... Motherfucker. All right.
Okay, chat later, Clivey. See you later.
Get in that hole, you